For a lie.
useful when you're sick. Gary, and then when people are sick, it's also really useful.
Oh yeah, it's really useful for sick. So.
Because then you don't have to get like notes from it.
Right, exactly. So now, yes, okay guys, Domenica. So yesterday we talked about graphing. And we talked about like the standard, not standard parabola guide, but the standard form for a quadratic, which was what?
Y equals x. Ax squared plus bx plus c.
Right. And what did we say A did?
It makes it
Moved it
better,
up,
skinnier,
Up or down?
Up
it makes it better,
or
skinnier.
down, right? Meaning opening upwards like
Increases or
like this or like this, right?
And it makes it better or skinnier.
And it makes it fatter or skinnier. Fatter or skinnier. That's what we haven't talked about yet, okay? Fatter or skinnier. What did we say B does again?
It moves it left and right.
Moves left and right. Whoops. And again, I told you that it's not like if B is 2, it moves over 2. It's a little formula that you have to use.
Yeah, I saw it.
Moves left or right. And then C was what? C moves it up and down, right?
On the Y-axis.
Up and down. And it is the Y intercept, right? Good. All right. So, given that, so the pencil guys, stop the pencil. Please. And pen, or whatever that is. Okay? So now, what if I gave you, though, well, wait, before I even go there, y is equal to x squared is standard parabola guide, right? You all know how to graph now using standard parabola guide. It is over 1, up 1, and then we'll just stop with these two. Over 2, up 4, right? Well, we'll do the other one too. Over 3, up 9, right? Because we plugged the 1 in for there, and we got squared, it was 1. Plug in the 2 here, we got y is 4. Plug in the 3, we get y is 9. Okay. Now, what if I give you this, though? Y is equal to 2x squared.
Oh my god.
And I asked you to graph that. Okay, let's try graphing it.
Oh dear.
Oh, it would be bigger and wider. Wait, did you start the video again?
I'm sorry?
Do you guys do a T-chart, or are you going to teach us a trick?
I'm not going to do a T-chart. I'm going to teach you a trick. Okay?
Over
Yes,
2,
you
up
could use
2.
a T-chart, but that would take longer. This is really easy. Okay? As long as you have memorized, how many people have memorized this? Right?
Sure.
Over 1, up 1, over 2, up 4, over 3, up 9, right? You memorized. Okay, so it's a piece of cake. Watch this.
Over 2, up 2.
First of all, where's my vertex? Is there a B?
No.
No, so I'm on the y-axis. Is there a C? No, so C is 0, so where am I? I'm at 0, 0. That is my vertex right there. Okay? You with me? Now, this is the cool part. If x were 1, so I'm going to go over here. Whoops, let me just do this. For this
Oh,
side.
do you double the numbers?
Yeah, well, sort of.
Just
You'll
like
see.
over 2, up 2, over 4,
Wait,
up 8.
not quite, not quite. Think about it. If x were 1, so over 1, if x were 1, it would be 2 times 1 squared. One, it's not 2 times 1, which is 2, and then squared is 4. It's not that. It's 1 squared first, which is 1. And 2 times 1 is 2. So instead of over 1 up 1, it's over 1 up 2.
Okay.
So what you do, though, is this is what you do. You go over 1 and up 1 times 2. It's the y that gets multiplied by 2. Only the y. So I go over 1 and up 1 times 2. So I could go 1 times 2 is 2, so I go up 2. Or you could also think of it like this. Over 1, up 1 twice. You could go up 1, up 1. Right? Over 2, up 4 times 2. So I could go up 8. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So you multiply the second number.
You multiply the y.
Yeah.
Right? This number.
You
This
multiply
number
the number by 2.
gets multiplied times 2. Does that make sense? You guys all get that?
Yeah.
Does that make sense to you, Nathan?
That makes mucho sense.
So
Or multiply it times 3 or whatever the A is.
if you plugged him in with a T-chart, and you did it, you'd find, well, let's just x, y. We'll just try 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. If I plugged 1 in, I would have 2 times 1 squared. 1 squared is 1. 2 times 1 is 2. If I plugged in 2, 2 squared is 4. 2 times 4 is 8. So y would be 8. If I plugged in 3, 3 squared is 9 times 2 is 18. Right? Did I do that right?
Yeah.
So yes, you could do a t-chart, but it's so much easier to just do this. 1 over 1 up 1 times 2. Over 2 up 4 times 2. Over 3 up 9 times 2. So easy. You can do that in your head. You have mastered math enough to do this kind of thing in your head. You can do it. You can. I believe in you. So what? Over 1 up 1 times 2 is 2. Over 2 up 4 times 2 is 8. Right? Over 1 up 2. Over 2 up 4. I mean 8. 4 times 2 is 8.
How do you make a fatter parabola?
Okay, wait. We'll get there.
You get like
Oh, I forgot to do those. I should have done those on the homework. I forgot to do
You
that.
get like 1/8 is a fatter parabola.
Yeah. So let's just try a couple like this first, though. Okay. So let's say I gave you. Let's now do. All right.
You gave us over
Now let's erase that one. Now let's say I give you
1/4.
y is equal to 3x squared.
Multiply it by 3.
Okay. Multiply by 3. Is that going to be my vertex there?
Yeah.
Yeah, because b is 0, so that means I stay on the y-axis. C is 0, that's my intercept. At 0, it intersects. So that's my vertex. And then I go over 1, Nathan, over 1, up 1 times 3. So now it's 3. So I go up 3. So, sorry. Over 1, up 3. Over 2, up 4 times 3. Oh, bummer. Okay. Well, here's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Over 2, up 12. Okay. Over 2, up 12. Over 1, up 3.
It's so skinny.
Right? Bad drawing, but you got the idea. All right. Now let's try one more. I forgot to put this kind on the homework. I'm bummed, but that's okay. Oh well. Whoops. Y equals. Let's get rid of this. Y equals
1/4 x.
1. We'll just say 1/2 x squared. Makes it easier. All right. So
1 times 1.
again, what is my y-intercept?
0.
How do we know?
Because there's no C and no
Because
B.
right, there's no b, so I don't go off the y-axis. So I'm on the y-axis. My vertex is on the y-axis, and 0 is my c, and that's where I intersect. So 0 is that. So I'm going to go over 1,
Up
Nathan,
1 times
over 1, up 1 times a half.
Oh, okay. So,
Right?
Yeah.
So over 1, up a half. I can do that. That's not so bad. Over 1, up a half. Boom. Over 2, up 4 times a half, which is,
2.
right, so up 2. Over 2, up 2. So now we've got a little bit wider.
So then you can get a really fat
Right.
one by like
So-
1,000.
So let's do 1/4 now.
1/1000.
One 1/1000. Thank you. I don't know if I
A
can
1,000th of 1.
So again, my vertex is 0, 0 because it's plus 0x and plus 0c. So I'm on the y-axis and I don't go anywhere. It's going to be at 0. All right, and now it's going to go over 1, up 1 times 1/4. That is 0.25, right? 1/4 of 1. So it's going to be up over here, up right there. This one's going to be over here, up
The little mark.
there, right? And then over 2 up 4 times 1/4, which is 1. Over 2 up 1. Over 2 up 1. Look at how fat we're getting already. Right?
Or more McDonald's.
fat.
Right. All right, now we'll do 1/12.
Mommy, my math teacher told me I'm fat.
1/12. Let's see what that is. All right. So we got the same vertex, right? So over 1, up 1 times
1/12.
1/12. Okay, here we go.
Right about there.
Right?
No, Gary,
Oh.
that's.
Okay, over 2, up 4 times 1/12. 4/12
which is 3.
is 1/3,
4?
right?
Yeah.
4/12, right? 4 times 12 is 4/12. That's 1/3, right? Okay, so 1/3. So over 2, up 1/3. That's about there. Over 2, up 1/3. That's about there. Okay, so now we're starting to get pretty wide, right?
My math teacher's calling me.
Okay, so that is it. Fist to 5. Do you guys get this stuff?
8.
Awesome. Great. So tomorrow I'm going to give you a short quiz. It's not going to be a biggie, but I just want to make sure you guys are getting this. It will cover. Wait, it'll cover. I don't need this on this.